What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Trout Wrangler Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Garrity. We got a cool episode today, but before I get into it, my girlfriend and I are moving, and if I don't have my backdrop up, the background looks like a mess. We got all sorts of stuff all over this room. It's kind of like our box staging, our moving stuff staging room. So if I don't have my backdrop up like I do right now, it looks like chaos in the background here. But you know what? We're all human. We're all human. But like I said, cool episode today. We have Sage Johnson on today, guide out of Alaska. Before we get into that interview, I want to thank our show partners, Free Fly Apparel, Afweta Coffee, Trout Routes. If you want to get a trial of Trout Routes for free for 1 month, use the show notes. And if you want to get free shipping on all of your Cordina Eyewear products, use code RISE_FLIES CLT at checkout to receive free shipping. Without further ado, we got Sage Johnson coming up next. Sleeping good. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Trout Wrangler Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Garrity. We have an interview today, like I said in the intro. I'm going to kick it over to you to let you introduce yourself a little bit, Sage.
What's up, guys? Ryan, thank you for having me on.
No problem.
My name is Sage Johnson. I have been guiding up here in Alaska. This is my 8th season guiding, my 9th season up in Alaska. I'm a permit junkie. Love to try and target permit in the saltwater and love to be outside, love to hunt, and just try to do everything I can to be outdoors.
Heck yeah, you're up there in like the hunting capital of the world. Awesome place, Alaska.
Alaska, yep. It's the dream. It was something that had been planted in my memory bank when I was young. Did a book report on the Chris McCandless story. Do you know anything about that?
I know a little bit about it.
The guy that lived in the bus, burned his social security card, all the money that he had, was set up to, do a really great job, and then was just fascinated by Alaska, worked all these jobs, ended up out here. I read that book in high school, had heard about Alaska growing up, read that book in high school, did a book report on it, and just had it in my mind that someday, somehow I was going to end up out here.
Yeah.
And it's funny how that works because you put it out into the universe and stuff can happen if you do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's pretty cool. You manifested the shit out of that.
I did, and it's so funny because it wasn't something that I was constantly thinking about or trying to design my life around that. I thought that I was gonna play in the WNBA. I grew up since I was this big, literally as small as possible, thinking that I was going to play professional basketball, and spent my whole childhood trying to make that dream come true. And didn't happen, but ended up coming up here and doing a photo shoot for 3 days at a lodge in the middle of the bush, 50 miles out into the bush. Take a float plane in, they drop you off. And on the second day of the shoot, second day of the 3-day shoot, I asked the lodge owner for a job. That was how the Alaska thing started for me.
That's pretty cool though. The good thing you didn't play in the WNBA. If you see the way that they're doing Caitlin Clark now.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Nuts.
It's crazy. I thought I was going to be Caitlin Clark. That was the dream.
I got you. I think I have a question about that later on in the episode. We'll get more into basketball and stuff like that. I'm a big Sophie Cunningham guy. Honestly.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that
She's
meme that's going on right now is wild. It's everywhere. It's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. The whole thing where she's pointing in whatever her name is face. I love it.
It's so many people can relate to that meme right now.
Oh yeah, it's so funny. But
Yeah.
so how did you kind of like get into fly fishing and the out?
Played sports growing up, was really focused on that, and then kind of realized that where I was excelling was in basketball, and so I focused, so much of my time and energy on training and trying to take that to the next level so that I could play that in college and hopefully, fulfill my dream of playing in the WNBA. And I had an injury in college that sidelined me. I had surgery. It ended my career, so it was something that I was, kind of forced to step away from. It wasn't that I was done with basketball. I didn't make it. Like I had to stop. And so I spent a couple years living in Portland. I went to Oregon State. So
Oh, cool.
gravitated towards Portland to kind of start my career of not playing basketball, and was working a corporate job doing sales, was doing really well, but just had this void of not playing basketball anymore, and I didn't really know how to field that.
Yeah.
And ended up quitting that job, made some really good money, backpacked around the country for 3.5 months with one of my friends, and ended up back in Montana. Ran out of money and started working some odd jobs, trying to save up so that I could move back out to Portland. That was,
Okay.
I wanted to get back out there. Met a fly fishing guide, went fly fishing, fell in love with fly fishing. I fell more in love with fly fishing than I did the guide. And it just kind of steamrolled from there. That's like that's the Cliff Notes version of it.
I got you.
And, the industry is so small. And I'm from Livingston.
Okay.
And, the fly fishing community there, like once you meet somebody, then you get introduced to basically everybody. Like
Right.
that's just how it happens. And then you just meet more people that are into fly fishing. And I just fell in love with that culture and fell in love with sticking a brown trout, like feeling,
Oh yeah.
the tug is the drug, like
Oh
that.
yeah.
I mean, I just felt my cup filling up, like that void of not playing basketball anymore was somehow getting replaced. Like I was forgetting about that. Like fly fishing helped me heal those wounds because they were just open. Like I was
Yeah.
so sad over not playing anymore. And that was like, that changed the trajectory of my life.
Oh yeah.
Again, the Cliff Notes version, but yeah.
It's all good. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I mean, not that you had like a career-ending injury, but Oregon State, good football school.
Yeah.
What
Big
year did
football
you
school,
graduate?
really in baseball.
Oh yeah, they're good.
2012 or 2013. I mean,
Oh, that's
I'm old. I'm getting
Brandon
old.
Cooks
So,
year. That was a Brandon
yeah.
Cooks Oregon State year. That dude's a beast, former Patriot, legend. Two Super Bowl rings.
It was fun. It was really fun. I walked on at Oregon State. I played at a small D3 school. We won a national championship. Again, you're getting like the Cliff Notes version of everything. But I didn't play my sophomore year. I transferred to Oregon State, didn't play basketball at all. This is after winning the national championship and being rookie of the year.
Oh wow.
And then they held an open tryout at Oregon State. I made the team in the tryout, walked on, ended up earning a scholarship, played 2 years, then stayed an extra year because I had an extra year of eligibility. So I didn't, so that was my 5th year in school. My senior year, didn't even get to play.
Damn.
Didn't even I didn't even know how good I was. I trained so hard. All I had to do was keep my stat line, like the same. And that dream, that yeah, it was so attainable for me to go pro. And I never even got to find out how good I was. I went in for surgery on my ankle, basically once, like right as season was starting. And that was
Oh
it.
my gosh. What did you Achilles? Damn.
It was there's a ligament that runs on the side of your ankle, and it was shredding apart like this.
Oh.
So there was no way for it to heal back together. So once I finally I played on it for quite a while, like quite a few weeks. And once I got an MRI, the ankle and foot specialist scheduled me for surgery before I even met with him. He was like, I can't even see it. I have no idea what's going on in there. There's so much scar tissue. There's so much swelling. Like there's
Oh
so
my
much
gosh.
that's in front of the area that's hurt, that's injured, that I have to go in and find out. So
Didn't something similar happen to KD with like that same ligament?
it's it's not a super common, overuse injury. That's what they equate it
Yeah.
to. Like, it's like there wasn't a defining moment. It wasn't like I rolled my ankle and then it happened. Like there was just some swelling that just kind of appeared. Like it
Damn.
is, there was a client here a few weeks ago, and he used to be like the athletic trainer. Like he was like the head of a team in the WNBA.
Oh wow.
And he had done it on both of his ankles, and he said
Oh
that
my
it
gosh.
is like it is a thing. It's life is so funny like that, because when things happen and doors close,
Oh, the one's
you don't
open.
realize at the time that at some point there will be something else that will open up. It might take a little while, and then you just kind of stumble into something and it ends up changing your life, and you don't even think about basketball anymore.
Right.
Like, I have a lot of people that ask me about Caitlin Clark and, oh, are you keeping up with things? And I'm like,
No.
honestly, no. Like, I don't even watch games anymore. Like, I mean, I'm just so absorbed in what our life, like the life that we've created, that it's kind of out of sight, out of mind now.
Yeah.
But
That's one of those things where that's good that you don't think about that anymore though.
yeah,
Like,
there's so much crossover for me with guiding and chasing, land and critters of the sea in our
yeah.
off season, that I mean, the teamwork that goes into helping, put guests on fish, and, fishing with the guide in off season, trying to catch a permit, like there really is a lot of crossovers, and most of it just comes down to being a part of a team in order to be
Right.
successful. And sometimes that doesn't always translate into success. Like, you don't always catch the permit. Like, you don't always catch, for our river system here, a lot of people's goals are to try and catch a 30-inch trout. Like, sometimes you don't achieve that, but it's the journey, it's the pursuit of trying to make that happen. And again, that is just, for me, what sports has always been about. And this is just another
Right.
sport.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly how it is.
Yeah.
So what part of Alaska is your lodge located in? How does the fishery kind of like differ from other Alaskan fisheries?
So we're in Southwest Alaska. We're in King Salmon. You have to take a flight from Anchorage. It's like 50 minutes to get over here. It's not on a road system at all. So you either got to fly stuff over, or it's got to come over by barge. What's unique about the Naknek River is it's like, world renowned for the salmon run. The the sockeye run that happens here is absolutely mind blowing, and we just started getting into that last week. So we're
Oh
just
wow.
in that like kind of swing of things. Like, our season is really just getting started, and so it's known for that, and it is an amazing trout fishery. The trout are big, very big.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Dude,
that's what's really unique about here.
that's awesome. Dude, there's nothing like those big trout. I've seen like people kind of fish in that general area. Those big
Yeah,
trout that they get so big
yeah.
that they have kype jaw. It's like nuts. It is so crazy to see fish that big. I
We're
probably
very
won't
spoiled.
ever I won't ever see a fish with kype jaw in the state of North Carolina ever.
I mean, it's to the point. I mean, there's a hashtag that kind of floats around on Instagram. Hashtag not a steelhead.
Yeah.
We get a lot of guys that come here that steelhead fish because it's just another way for them to kind of get a taste of steelhead fishing. Like, these fish act a lot like steelhead. They look like steelhead. They've got the bodies like they're steelhead.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty sick.
it's very unique. It's really cool. It's badass.
I gotta that see that's one thing like my dad's been to the Kenai Peninsula and he like any of my buddies that fish I didn't come from a family that was huge into the outdoors but my dad loves talking about when he went to the Kenai Peninsula and went king salmon fishing and he's like dude it was the most insane thing I've ever seen dad
Yeah.
he's like most insane thing I've ever seen because his brother was stationed out there and he's like yeah I caught a giant king salmon one time I'm like hell yeah. He's got pictures with it and stuff. It's probably like the only
Yeah.
fish my dad's ever caught in his entire life.
Does he not fish very much?
No, my so
That's
I come from a family that like I'm the only one in my entire family that like fishes, hunts, and kind of does the things I
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've
But
got two half brothers, and I mean, they live, they've all got, 4 or 5 kids. They've got one works at the University of Georgia, one's like the VP of a financial company. Like, we're very, very different.
that's kind of how my sister actually went to the University of Georgia. We're a
Oh,
large
cool.
University of Georgia household. My girlfriend,
It's such a small
before I
world.
even
Yeah.
met her, she was a
Mm-hmm.
big Georgia fan, and now my whole family's like big Georgia fans because my sister went
Yeah.
there. So we go down to a game every year. But like, it's the same thing with me. My sister will actually go out and like fish with me occasionally, and
That's cool.
she's actually decent at it. If she did it more, she'd
Should be
probably love
good.
it. She'd be
Yeah.
good. But like, my brother works in private equity. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I am horrible at math.
Yeah.
If
Don't
I have to
even,
do,
yeah.
don't even ask me to do addition, subtraction, anything like that.
I
My
won't.
brother loves
I
it.
won't.
Loves it.
Yeah.
Shit, I can hardly count to 10. but
Simple, simple math. Simple
yeah,
math.
simple math.
Yeah.
If it goes over like triple digits and stuff like that, fucking
Yeah.
count me out. But
Ah,
my
that's what
brother
I got
also
a little
like,
calculator on here.
yeah, exactly. That's why I had a calculator
Yeah.
on my phone. But like, my parents also always like make a joke like, they sing that song. It's one of these things is not like the other, and
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
kind of like how my brother and I are, just polar opposites. But my brother will now like occasionally he likes to go fly fish now because like his wife's family fly fishes a little bit, and
Uh-huh.
we went a couple years ago, and he was like, you know what, I kind of like this. I was like, yeah, because you're not bass fishing, that's probably why. And it's like a little bit of a nicer way of fishing, so that
Yeah.
you can go out there in your Lululemon shorts, and
Mm-hmm.
you can wet wade and stick a few brown trout and go home and be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
check it out.
Yeah.
And then go sit
Yeah.
back on your couch and call me
Easy.
up when you want to go again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you started guiding in Alaska, what was kind of like your biggest like eye opener, kind of like, or like crazy encounter that kind of was like, whoa, never came across that.
I mean, guiding itself, like the act of wanting to guide in the first
Yeah,
place, because it was never something that I talked about. Any of my teammates, that I've talked to, like anybody that was around me growing up, like to see such a vision change, like the trajectory of my life is so different from when I was growing up that I never imagined, someone asked me what I was going to do when I grew up. I didn't say, oh, I wanted to be a fishing guide in Alaska.
yeah,
Just, like fishing was just never a part of the puzzle for me. And so
I got you.
I think that that's probably why I'm so passionate about it still. Like every day just feels so new to me because there's still, I mean, fishing, there's so much to learn. Like the river changes, like there's just so much going
Daily.
on. Like it just, yeah, like it's so refreshing. Like there's still so much to learn. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
almost kind of making up for lost time because it wasn't something that I did while I was growing up.
same here.
So I'm just, like I've just been such a sponge, and it still feels surreal to me to be doing it.
Yeah, I kind of had the same situation where like when I was younger, I played lacrosse, and
Mhm.
I from like the time I was like 7 years old to my senior year of high school. I didn't even want to go and play college. And my senior
Mhm.
year of high school, I played year round. And it's like I was
Yeah.
fishing like very, very little. And
Mhm.
my sophomore year of high school, one of my buddies came up to me. He's like, "Hey man," he's like, "we fish a bunch like around the ponds at home. Like, you want to come out and fish for our high school fishing team?" I was like, "What the fuck? We have a high school fishing team?" He's like, "Yeah."
Wait, that
I
is
was
so
like,
cool.
"Yeah,
What?
we had a high school fishing team." And we like competed in
Huh.
tournaments and stuff like that and all sorts of
Mhm.
stuff. I was like, "We have that?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "Come out to our next meeting." So I came out to our next meeting, the next meeting, and they're like, yeah, we got a tournament next week. My buddy was like, you want to fish the tournament Saturday? I was like, let me check my lacrosse schedule. Like, I don't think I have a game Saturday. So
Mm-hmm.
we didn't. We went out and fished it. But I like still green as could be in the whole fishing
Yeah.
thing. We ended up placing second
Yeah.
out of like 50 teams. And I was like, oh shit, it's pretty cool. Like, we just got a trophy for going out and catching 5 fish
Pretty
for
sick.
11 pounds. So that Monday, I had to be back at lacrosse practice, and I was like, man, fuck, I hate this shit. I kept
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I got to go into summer season, and I was like, end of the year, like I'm going into summer season. I was like, I'm not as busy during summer season.
Mm-hmm.
So every place we went for lacrosse tournaments in the summer, I bring a fishing rod with me. And me and my buddy that coincidentally works for my girlfriend now would go and fish at every single tournament, like between games and stuff like that. I'm sure you played
Yeah.
travel
Mm-hmm.
basketball where it's like between you had like
Yes.
three
Yeah.
games. Between
Yeah.
games where you're going and like fishing and stuff like that. And
That's wild.
junior year came around, and I was kind of sitting there. I was like, I had a good spring season for our high school fishing team,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, man, I looked at my mom. I was like, I think this is gonna. I was like, I'm getting burned out. Like, I've been doing this since I was 7, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna try and get it to my senior year, like, so you can have the senior night thing where
Mm-hmm.
we walk out in the middle of the field, and
Yeah.
I got bumped up to varsity my junior year, and
Sick.
I was not a fan of the varsity team coach. He
Mm-hmm.
hated that I played for a different summer team,
Mm-hmm.
and I got benched immediately.
A lot of
And got through the
politics
season.
involved in that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
got benched
Mm-hmm.
immediately,
Mm-hmm.
and would start in the games where we were playing shitty teams, and I kind of go out there and it's like we're playing a shitty team. I was like, I'm just gonna go in and ball out. Like my dog could go in the game and ball out, and
Sick.
so I get to like halfway through my senior year. I still fished tournaments all through my junior year, and like me and my best friend had literally finished, but like no lower than second or third place in any of our tournaments. We
Mm-hmm.
got a bid to go and fish the high school nationals. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
you kind of know how it gets, where it's like you just I know you just had a box from Squall show up. We started having random boxes show up at our house. Like my
Mm-hmm.
dad was like, "Hey, you got a box from a company? Like, did you order anything?" I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "No, I don't even know what fucking company this is."
No.
And
No. Mm-hmm.
my dad went to my mom and he was like, "This is kind of insane. Like, we never did this in high school, middle school, and stuff like that." So
Yeah.
senior year season comes around, and it was the same thing. And like, I got benched in a game I should never have been benched in because it was again I played for the team that my coach didn't want me playing for. I got
Mm-hmm.
benched and I walked off the field after playing like 2 minutes in the game. I walked off the field. I handed my brother my helmet. I was like, "Here, all this is
That's
yours
it.
now."
That's
I
it.
said, "All these are yours now." I was like, "You can take it."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, dude,
Mm-hmm.
thanks." I never played another game of lacrosse ever again, and I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't since. And I was just like, you know what? I was like, I fished every single day after school. All these,
Yeah.
all I could hear the lacrosse games from where I'd fish. And
Mm-hmm.
my mom was like, you ever miss playing lacrosse? I was like, fuck no. I was like, no, I don't miss it.
Don't even think about it.
I was
Yeah.
like, I'd rather be sweating my ass off on a boat rather than sweating
Mm-hmm.
my ass off on a turf lacrosse field. I was like, fuck
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't miss that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, it's the same thing. I'm making up for like lost time, and it's like I kind of like it that way because it's like I'm never not learning, and
That's it.
I love it being
Exactly.
that way.
It's like it's reinvigorating because there's so many different species to target. There's so many styles of fishing. Like there's so many places to go. I mean, tying a fly. There's many different ways to tie a fly. Like there's just
Yeah.
you get to kind of curate your own way of doing things, and you get all this feedback from people, and there's so much to learn. Like there's just the possibilities are endless.
Oh yeah. And it's
No?
like my big
Yeah.
thing these days is I work at a golf course. Like I was talking about earlier, I work at a golf course
Mm-hmm.
now, and there's like 5, 6 ponds at the golf course, and they're all loaded with fish. It's like
Loaded.
I'll come home and I'll grab a 6 weight. I'll grab a 6 weight and I'll throw my dog in the car or just like a
Mm-hmm.
rod, and I'll roll out and I'll catch bass on a popper for like 4 hours before the sun
Dude,
goes
those
down.
those bass know you. Those bass
They
know you.
might they might.
They've got to know you. They've got to.
But so my biggest thing, like I've talked to some people about Alaska. What's kind of
Yeah.
like like the climate like there? I think a lot of people think it's like cold and there's polar
Yeah.
bears everywhere.
Oh my gosh. We have a lack of polar bears where we're at. We're not that far north. Um, it's different every year. Um, right now it's spring, right?
Yeah,
Like it's like we're getting into summer here and it's cold. Like
yeah.
I'm wearing full fall gear out on the water.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we've had a handful of nice days where the sun's been out and it's really hot and everyone's complaining about it's too hot, and then it gets cold and then everyone's complaining about how it's too cold and they want it to be sunny again. So it's been kind of like extremes. And that's kind of what it's like at the beginning of the season. I much prefer more of like a fall type like climate. Like I love
Yeah,
that. It's my favorite time of year. So I don't mind it at all, but it's great for salmon. Like colder weather, nastier, a little bit of wind, overcast, great salmon conditions. I mean, also really good for trout too. But what's unique is that depending on the species that you're targeting, like you can kind of make it happen regardless of what the climate's doing. If there's sockeye running, it doesn't really matter if it's sunny or cold. Like they're gonna run. For king fishing, a little bit cloudier, a little bit colder weather, that's great. I mean, they don't really like the sun. Like the climate, it changes. It's different every year. Sometimes we're wet waiting for sockeye. Sometimes we're in full fall attire. Like yeah, it's different. There's general trends. Like June and July, it's supposed to be a little bit nicer, a little bit sunnier. We're getting we're getting nice little tans out here, getting
yeah,
raccoon eyes. And then in August and September, that's when August it can be pretty rainy. And that's when our silvers start to come in, and silver salmon. And so great weather for them. Our trout fishing kind of picks up quite a bit then, because there'll be some sockeye, there'll be some eggs in the river, so we'll get a huge push of trout that come in from the lake. So dude, there's so much going on. It's like
yeah.
it's hard to just make like a statement about it, because it's just it changes every year and it changes every month, and it kind of changes depending on the species. Like it's going like this all the time.
See, that's
But
kind of cool,
right now the general trend is that it's colder than normal.
dude. See, I like that because I'm big. I love the fall. It's
College football on, and there's
yeah.
hunting, and it's just my favorite time of year. I love it so much.
Same here. I distinctly love when it's like I'll get out of the deer stand and I'll drive home and there's already college game day on the TV and they're like halfway through it, and it's just like right there
Hmm.
before the 11 o'clock a
Hmm.
slate of games kick off, and I don't care, like if it's fall Saturday, I don't there's no five. It's like 5 o'clock, you crack your first beer. I'm like, if I get
You
home and
already know
I'm
what's going on.
feeling
You know the program.
exactly, I'm like, if I feel like drinking a
Yeah.
beer at 11 o'clock on a Saturday to watch fucking Clemson get rolled by an SEC team, I'm gonna crack a beer and watch it. But like that, I will like. You've probably the TikToks and like Instagram things where it's like some random dude walking back into his house and it's like he's got college game day playing in the background. He sits
Hmm.
down. It's
Hmm.
like a very distinct like Instagram video I remember, and it's like that is
Hmm.
that right there is why I love the fall. It's like deer hunting and
That
college
is
football. Nothing not to
the
love.
vibes. The vibes are high.
Oh
It's so
yeah,
fun here too, because I mean, Starlink has really changed our lives up here. Like we
yeah,
didn't have a reliable source of internet until we got Starlink, and now that we have it, like we get to watch all the college games.
Yeah.
So our changeover day, our guests come in on Saturday, they leave on Saturday, and so part of the ritual is all the guests are watching college football before they leave on their flights, and then as people are coming in, it's like, there's that swap out, but it's just there's just so much camaraderie around it, like
Oh yeah.
it's cool. It's awesome.
It's one
All
of
of
those
all of
things.
the like guides are in there, like everybody's got a team. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Dude, see, that's something that's awesome. The one time like I really experienced that was duck hunting. When we go down to
Hmm.
like a duck lodge in like eastern North Carolina and everybody is
Hmm.
huddled around a TV watching like the East Carolina game or like the
Hmm.
Tennessee game, and everyone's sitting there drinking beer, waiting. Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't say it, but waiting to go out and and duck hunt later in the afternoon. They're like,
Hmm.
"Oh yeah, I'm a Tennessee fan. I like
Hmm.
so and so," and we got like 7 TVs in there, and it's like by the time the early slate of games is over, it's like, ah shit, we probably shouldn't be shooting guns in, in 3 hours. It's like half
I
the
would
crew
say
stays back.
like I can't go, guys. I gotta tap out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would say one of my favorite things to do is like, okay, we're in the backcountry. Like we've hiked in, we've set up camp, and we get up, we glass first light, and again, cell phone service is a blessing and a curse because if you've got service, then you're watching the games while you're doing that like midday, like animals are probably in their bed, like there's not much going on,
Yeah,
right?
starting to bed
And
down.
so that kind of is like the filler of that like midday stuff. And then hopefully there's not a game on that you really want to watch in the evening, like whatever the night
Yeah.
game is, because, that's like, again, you're back into like pristine, like glassing window. So you need to be focused.
Yeah.
But, it's just, yeah, I just
Dude,
love
my favorite ritual of all time, like my girlfriend hates it, is it's like me and my buddies will sometimes
that.
me and my buddies will sometimes go out on like a Saturday, and sometimes like all our girlfriends will come by and sit with us and
Hmm.
watch at this place. We got this place we go to watch college football called Ed's Tavern. And
Hmm.
like everybody there on Saturdays in the fall is where like watching college football games. But we'll sit there and we'll hang out until like the 4 o'clock games, and then sometimes we'll be like, if it's just me, my buddies, and we're hanging out there all day, and we're watching college football and drinking buckets of Coors Light.
Well, yeah.
I'll get home. I'll get home, and the West Coast games are kicking off, like the Oregon
Yeah.
game when they're playing at like
Yeah.
midnight,
They're just getting
and
started. Yeah.
it's just getting started, and I'll sit down on the couch and pop the TV on, and my girlfriend's like, "Dude,
Yeah.
what other game is on tonight?" It's like you got
Hmm.
Oregon at Boise State at twelve
Yeah.
thirty on a Saturday night. She's like, "Jesus Christ,
Hmm.
like you haven't watched enough
Yeah.
college football today."
It doesn't stop. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, never.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so obviously we are just talking about climate a little bit,
Hmm.
but what are your
Yeah. I
go-to?
stumbled my way through that.
What are what are your go-to squalla pieces while kind of fishing in Alaska?
Yeah. So I have just recently signed on with Squall. I'm very excited about that. And I have just a few of their pieces so far. Actually, like literally today, they sent up 2 giant boxes full of gear, and one of them came in like right before I hopped on this with you. So I'm very excited to dive in and start wearing some of that stuff. But out of the like 5 pieces that I have right now, the 3 that have been on, like basically I've been wearing them every day since our season kicked off, is the RS wading jacket.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
I've heard that thing's sick.
there's a pocket, like you're like, what do I do with all these pockets? Like it's amazing. Like you can just put stuff everywhere that you need it. You can access your waders. Like it's so dry. Like it's like there's so many unique things about it. Like the Squalla guys just do, like they think of everything. Like what
Yeah.
you like how you would design one for yourself. Well, that's how they do it. That's how they think of every single piece that they come out with. So that wading jacket, the RS wading jacket, this is the Thermo 150 that I have on right now. And I'm like, is it a base layer or is it a sun hoodie? Like, the crossover, like how it's so versatile, like how you can wear this shirt that I have been wearing it as my base layer, but then as I'm taking layers off, as I get warm throughout the day, then it's, and like if the sun pops out, I'm not too hot wearing it. And it's got that UPF built into it. I think it's like 50 plus. And so it's like a sun hoodie as well. So that's been like, those are like my two top twos. And then I'm a big vest girl. Like it's kind of like a uniform. It's like a uniform piece up here. And so I'll throw the puff vest on, and it's got a hoodie on it as well.
Yeah.
That's like, I can wear this and like the puff vest and just be like, that's it.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what else I need.
Dude.
You know, so I'm very, very excited to integrate some other pieces as well. But yeah.
This past fall, I've been going with the sun shirt vest combo. And I was like, all right, this is a game changer. Like, I used to give my dad a little bit of shit for wearing a sun shirt and a vest, and then I actually wore one. I showed up to like a brunch with like my brother and my dad and my mom and all that. My dad looked at me, he's like, sun shirt and a vest? I was like, I was like, chill out. I know I gave you shit for wearing a sun shirt. I'm glad it's not just me.
Like, that's like my signature look. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I've heard great things about all the squall vests, honestly. Dude, like, even the one that doesn't have a hood is awesome.
What I've found to be, like, I'm so used to wearing so many layers up here. Like, my default is cold. And so I'm, like, throwing as many layers on as possible. And then, like, you know, shedding them throughout the day if I warm up. Like, I've had to relax and realize that I'm out there with like 3 layers on, and I am very comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not having to add all of this stuff on to feel like I'm like surviving and I'm warm enough. Like, I've been able to strip down the uniform and have a lot more like mobility in what I'm doing because I'm not having to put so much stuff on to get comfortable.
Dude, it's such like a
big
heavy
game changer.
It's like such a heavy load when you just like load up on stuff too, like especially during like deer season. You look like the kid in the Christmas Story when he's leaving the house.
For me, it's in Ghostbusters where the big guy is like walking through all the buildings, like the big like marshmallow guy.
Stay
like
Puft
that's
Marshmallow.
how I feel out there. So, yes,
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, I'm coming. I'll be right there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that literally, it's like you're moving in slow motion. It feels like I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
And dude, like especially during deer season, I'm like, dude, I want to be able to like, I bow hunt, so it's like I want to be able to like swing my bow over if I have to and pull back.
You got to move. The stretching aspect of the clothes, like how things just, I mean, it's being able to row. Yeah. Netting fish, like you're not like, oh gosh, like hold on, yeah.
That's also a horrendous feeling.
This is so important for bow hunting.
Oh, 100%.
And the crossover of being able to wear this stuff, you know, in a fishing environment and going out hunting, going out for a hike, like again, it's not just like I can only wear this doing this one thing.
Yeah. Buddy.
I can hear him. He's up.
Yeah. Dude,
he's up. Let's see him. Let's see him.
Mav, come here, pal. Hey, come here, guy. Come on. Hey, you want to get up? Come on. Oh, damn, he's a butterball, dude.
Oh,
there he is.
My gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dang, dude, I think you just gave me. Yeah, he's a Boston Terrier.
So cute.
That's Maverick. You want to get down? He was getting into my fly time material over there. I had to tell him to stop. Oh, you're about to rip that down. There you go. All right, go be you. But
I will say, I'm gonna throw this out there for any ladies that are watching or listening to be on the lookout next year for some stuff coming from Squala.
Oh, sweet. I think that's going to go over big. I've seen it, like, you've probably seen it too. There's such a big influx of females getting into fly fishing now, which is really cool to see. It's awesome. It's like I'm hoping my
it's
younger sister catches the bug.
yeah. And like for for any for any woman that I've had the opportunity to have in my boat up here or fish with in the saltwater, we just pick stuff up so fast. Like
Yeah,
it just learns so quick. Like it takes a minimal amount of coaching, and like it's almost natural.
right. I've
Yeah,
kind of
it's really cool.
I've seen that. When I graduated college, I lived in Cashiers, and I worked for like an outdoor pursuits place up in the mountains, and I'd go and do little guide trips on the side sometimes and do that
Yeah.
stuff. Women listen so much better than men that it makes it so much easier to guide females than it does to like, you kind of know, like, if you got a guy coming up, they're gonna kind of like try and flex a little bit and be like, "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing." It's like, buddy, you can't even Euro nymph correctly, dude. Like that's about the
There's
easiest
there's
thing.
there's definitely some of that. I think that like women are just like, just tell me how to do it right. Like
Yeah,
I've got no like preconceived notion on how to do it, and they're so willing to take feedback from everybody. And again, that's what's so cool I think about fly fishing in general, is like that you can just like just make it your own if you're willing to learn. And how you describe how to do something, maybe that doesn't click for me that way, but maybe how your girlfriend would describe it, maybe like the
yeah,
language that she uses, maybe that clicks better, and then I'm
yeah,
like, oh, okay, now I get it.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to get my girlfriend into it, and I've asked her like to go out. I was like, "Hey, like let's go out and fish for like a little bit," because I know if like we don't go out and we're not catching anything, she'd be like, "Oh, this sucks." So I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
literally drop her in like day one. We're going like, "All right, throw on your hiking
Yep.
boots. We're hiking 4 miles into the
Yep.
river, and we're gonna hike up a damn waterfall and catch native brook trout."
Yep.
It's like, all right, we'll
Yeah.
start light. We'll go and fish the golf course pond and see where we go from there.
Do you have those bass named in those ponds? I bet you do. You're like,
Uh,
hey, Joey.
Not yet. Dude, we
Not
had
yet.
a school of carp. We had a school of carp, and I could have probably named all of them. They were so
Oh
shallow
my
for a little
gosh.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so look, do you guide saltwater in the off season?
No. Mm-mm. Just
No.
playtime.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Um, so my husband and I have been hosting 3 to 4 to 5 trips every year, and then just fish for ourselves as
Dude,
well.
that's awesome. Where are you guys hosting trips at?
We've done Cuba a number of times, Mexico, and this year we're doing Christmas Island. I'm very excited
Oh,
about that.
that's gonna be
Neither of
cool.
us have been there before. Just trying to do places that we're really interested in fishing, fisheries that we'd like to go to. And we've gone to Australia. We haven't hosted there, but I mean we've gone so far as to go fish Australia. We've done New Zealand, like just
That's pretty sweet.
travel to places where we want to go try and check things off. And we've got a really solid crew of people we've done a number of trips with, and who have become like family to us. So we've got other people that want to travel with us, and it's really 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 cool. It's awesome.
I bet
People
that's
that
pretty
want to
fun.
catch fish as much as we do and go experience new places.
Yeah. Dude, who you guys going with in Christmas Island?
Christmas Island Lodge.
Oh, that's cool. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yellow Dog just came out with a really cool video, kind of showcasing the lodge and the fishery, and Bryant Dunn, who's one of the partners in it, and it just got me all sorts of fired up.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
That's something, dude.
it's so weird. It's so weird thinking about going to a fishery that does not have permit.
Yeah.
Like, to have to like turn that side off, like, no, Sage, like there's just not even permit here for you to catch. Like you can't catch them here because they're not here. So being able to just focus on other species is going to be pretty wild.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, though. It's going to be like something, it's going to be a change of pace. Shit,
Chain
somehow
events.
you might end up sniffing out a permit, and the only permit in Christmas Island.
Oh my God. I'm still don't think that I won't be like looking for them because I'll be like, wait a minute, what was that?
Do I see a permit?
Like, what? Oh no, it's still a triggerfish. Okay.
Yeah. But let's see. Well, you answered a ton of the questions.
Okay, good.
So
How am I doing?
what's your
Am I
you,
crushing? Like
yes, you're
one to
this
10.
is a great
10 being the
podcast
best
so far.
interview you've ever had. Okay.
We got a good 10. I'll give it a 10.
Okay.
Your
Thank you.
top
Thank
3.
you. Okay.
Um but what are the saltwater pieces that you're kind of using from Squall these days?
Um, Table that one because
You haven't used
I
it
don't
yet?
have any yet. No, I haven't used it yet. It's such a, I mean, I've used one of their sun hoodies up here one of the days, but like, I haven't used it enough to be like, this is so
This is
dope.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like, I want to be able to have worn it enough and be like, yo, like, I loved the hoodie on it. Like, it didn't get hot, not scratchy, bugs stayed off. Like,
Yeah.
if you ever wanted to do like a follow-up podcast, like after I'd been wearing all this stuff, I would be able to be like, I didn't really like this wasn't really for me, when they launched the women's line, which
Yeah.
I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
Then I can speak to that more.
Are they doing women's waders too? That'll be cool. See, like I think
Yeah.
there's like a couple companies that do women's waders. Like don't get me
Mm-hmm.
wrong, I'm not gonna name any companies and bash companies, but it's
Yeah.
like some of them are just
Yeah,
ugly.
yeah,
Some of them are just
yeah.
like ugly.
There's I'm so used to wearing mostly men's technical gear, like for my guide season up here, that the concept, the idea of wearing a full outfit that is all like fitted to my body, like that fits me, is weird. Like I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm used to wearing stuff that's really baggy, like the sleeves are too long, so they're like, I'm like my sleeves are always wet, like, like I'm used to that, and so to have that other side where everything just it fits and it has like a little bit different cut to it, like I don't even know what that feels like. I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is.
That's pretty cool though that they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's a big gap in the fly fishing industry right now that they're filling.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's
think
good about
that.
Squala is
Go
they're
ahead.
thinking about that stuff that's gonna kind of completely differentiate them from other companies that
Yeah.
and it's like, a lot of companies have women's apparel. They don't have technical fly fishing apparel that is useful for females, you know?
No. Yeah. Yeah. And the people that are behind designing that, because I've met all of them, like, I know that they're going to crush it because they think of
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
Like, there's not, like, and, like, I've been wearing something from the women's line. Like, I've been able to wear that for the last couple of weeks of season. And I, again, the cut, the comfort level, like the durability, the stretch, all of these things that you're like, man, like to actually have a piece that fits and have all of those things as well is just going to be really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's that is a huge gap that they're filling. And that's kind of what's good about their product development team. And it's like that what's cool about Squall too is they're a small team too. Like last
So small.
time
I've met everybody.
yeah. Last
Yeah.
time I checked it was like a 6-guy operation. Not even maybe.
Yeah, I think that they've hired like their seventh, and I already met him. Like
Yeah.
everybody's like in the office.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's
it's
cool.
really it's sick. And like to just walk in and just like speak fish. Like
Yeah.
we just talk about fishing and hunting. Like I've been in the office twice, and Kevin and I, the guy that started the company, like the CEO,
Yeah.
like him and I can talk about permit for as long as people will let us. Like
Damn.
he is obsessed with catching permit as I am, and to be able to talk about permit fishing that long with somebody that you've just met, like we, just like speaking the fish language, like that's
Yeah.
really, I didn't know that that was important to me until I started doing them. We're just like, how can we permit fish together? You know,
Yeah. It's
like
kind of cool. Sorry about that. I cut you off. That's my fault.
no, not at all. No, not
Um,
at all.
it's kind of cool to see like a small team like that do so well too, because I think like we see a lot of these companies that start really small and they cared a lot about that, like what they were doing, their quality and stuff like that. You start to see them kind of like expand so much to the point where it almost gets like too big, and it's cool to see how Squall has kind of stayed small, and it's
They've got a lot
like
of traction going right now.
they got a ton, and it's like
There's a lot of
especially
buzz around them.
especially with, oh man, I shouldn't, I'm just gonna say this, the other S company, with the stuff that's going down in that field, like yeah, there's gonna be traction around them, because it's like some of the
There's
stuff,
yeah.
it's yeah, well, we all know what happened there, and it's like it sucks because it's like they used to be small like that, and I'm gonna edit that out. They used to be small like that, and it's just not that way anymore.
Yeah, I think that I mean, Squall is bigger than what I even thought, because when I came up here for season, a lot of our staff is already wearing their stuff.
Yeah,
Like there was a giant box that was delivered. I don't know. It was like, I mean, it might have been like the first week of June, second week of June, and everyone thought it was mine. Like that was like the all the gear that I had ordered. They thought it had already showed up, and I was like, I haven't even put my order in yet. Like it's not here. And one of our guys had already like ordered an entire kit. So
yeah, that's awesome
I
though.
mean, it's not, yeah, like it's not just, my husband and I that are like trying to bring Squalla and introduce it to our staff, and like, to our guests that are coming up here. Like people are already wearing it. Like
Yeah,
people already know about it. And, so the reputation and the buzz about it is already, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of traction
I
there.
I think I remember hearing about Squall like 3 years ago. I think it was like Ventures Flyco. They were like a podcast, Ventures. They had, I think, Kevin on. It was either them or Taylor Trash had them on, and it was like their very first year releasing the waders. And I started looking it up. I was like, this is going to be a company that kind of like breaks onto the scene and kind of does some big shit, and that's what they have done, and it's really fun to watch, because it's like they like the little things that they pick up on and they do to like their waders, especially that like
Yeah.
a pair of Squalls is going to be my next pair of waders, just because like a little thing, this is a big male thing, you've probably heard it from like your husband, taking a piss and having to roll your waders down. They have the zipper on those. It's awesome. It is awesome. That was fucking way out of left field. I should have said that, but like, it's a simple
No,
feature
I mean,
that
that's a
goes a
thing,
long way.
man. That's a
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, their
they
whole
started.
idea, the whole concept behind them is like, how can we keep people on the water longer? Like, let's give people less of a reason to be off the water. If the weather's terrible, they're like, hey, we've got these pieces and
Yeah,
you're going to be comfortable out there. So stay out there, or go out. Like, don't not go because you think the weather is too bad and you don't have the gear to do it. Like
yeah,
they're going to make gear that makes them want to go out and fish. Like everything is curated based off of like what they want to wear when they go out,
yeah.
and that
Like
just
that was
translates
their
into being out on the water longer.
yes, that was their RS. Their like, uh, what is it? Their rough weather stuff. Was that the RS line that they did? I think like the shoot for it was sick as hell, and they like went
Probably.
out. They went out, and it was like just absolute like whipping a million miles an hour and
Mm-hmm.
rainy as shit. And they went out and shot like a huge shoot in it. And it was cool as hell to
Mm-hmm.
watch. And it's been really
Mm-hmm.
cool to see like the progression of their like wading boots and like them getting into the
Mm-hmm.
wet
Mm-hmm.
wading sock market. I want a pair of those back eddy wet wading socks so bad, and I'm this close to buying a pair. And
Mm-hmm.
just because it's like I have an old pair of wading socks that I've just beat the shit out of, and it's time for me to buy
Mm-hmm.
a new pair, and I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
buy the back eddy wading socks. I know
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be good, so it's like I'm just gonna
Well, I can
fucking
tell
buy them.
you that what they're making is been field tested
Okay,
for a long time. Like those guys are like, okay, can I wear this sock? Like, can I wear this wading sock? Right?
yeah,
Like, it's not like, okay, we made this, like, throw it into production. Like, they're having a bunch of people wear it. Like, they're wearing it, and then it goes into production.
yeah.
Right?
I think when I had Rich on, he went through their whole like process of like testing it.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, he
Mm-hmm.
was, I forget the story, but it was like the wildest
Mm-hmm.
story about how they field tested some of their shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
that's nuts. So it's like, if you're field testing like that, I will feel comfortable buying anything from that company.
Anything. Yeah. You got
Yeah.
to be careful, like, bringing up, like, details about the product with them because they know like, they'll tell you 30 minutes about the material that they're using,
Yeah.
where it's sourced from, why they chose that material. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, like you will have like a full on, like, you will learn so much talking to them because they can talk about every single aspect of each piece.
That's
Like full on.
awesome.
It's like
That's how it should be, though.
it's crazy. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
100%
And
how
they
it should
love to
be.
fish. They're out there fishing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just, it's like, it's perfect. It's like the perfect, yeah, it's like the dream situation.
Oh, yeah. But, so my last question of the podcast is always,
All
so
right.
I have a running playlist on Spotify. I give 5 songs,
Okay.
and then you give 5 songs for the playlist. Any 5 songs you want.
It
I
has to
can
be
go
songs
first.
specifically, not just artist.
You can give artists too.
I can give you artists.
I'm good with that.
5 songs
I'll
off the
just
top of my head. Whew, that's tough.
I'll give you artists. You can give me artists. I'll pick a
Okay.
song from the artist. Sound good?
Okay. That's, yeah, I'm,
And
okay.
then I do a little graphic that I will post Saturday morning. This is going live Friday.
Okay.
And I'll post the graphic Saturday morning. It'll just have the songs on there. So if you see it, you're like, oh,
Okay.
I fucking hate that song. my apologies.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm very musically inclined. I can play a lot of instruments. Like,
Oh,
music is
cool.
part of my soul. And so I have a long, I mean, I listen to so much music. I listen to music, like as often as I can. So I'm so inundated with songs that I just have, like, it's better for me to just name an artist.
Okay.
Like, yeah. You want me to list them? And then this is not in order of, like, favorite to least favorite. This is
Okay.
just.
Yeah, just list them.
So
And
what
then
I've
I'll
been
write 'em
listening
down.
to recently. This is a recent playlist, recent artist list. Rage Against the Machine,
Okay.
Weezer,
I love Weezer.
love Weezer, Whiskey Myers,
Seen them in concert. Whiskey
Don't
Myers.
Don't Be Judgmental,
Uh-huh.
Drake.
That new album's fantastic.
It's really good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been listening to the. Okay, what is it called? Stand by.
Is the one with the glove on it?
Yes,
Iceman?
nonstop.
Great album. Yeah. Janice, shut the fuck up.
Dude.
That's a
That
great
is-
song.
I can't stop listening to it. I can't stop.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
Great song.
I love Drake. Love Drake. Okay. And number 5. Gosh, this is so difficult. You should make this 10.
I've thought about expanding it to 7.
You want to do 7? That
Yeah,
would make me
we can
feel
do 7.
better.
Yeah, I'll do 7.
Okay. Okay. Rise Against. Do you know them?
I don't.
You're welcome.
All right.
Um, I'm a big, I'm a big Morgan Wallen girl.
Okay. My girlfriend just saw him at Clemson
Big time.
Saturday.
Big time. And okay, so I'm at 6. Okay, most recent. J. Cole.
Okay. Fayetteville, North Carolina's finest. Cool deal. That's a good list right there.
Dude, I love music.
I do too.
Love music.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll give you my. I'm gonna go 7 songs now.
Okay, I think because you get a little bit broader perspective. Like I feel like I can give like the full spectrum of everything that I really like to listen to, and especially what I've been listening to lately.
I got you.
It's a good mix. But I always try to have a turtle box in my boat.
Okay.
And kind of throw it out there, like, hey, if you guys want to throw anything on, like, I've got a turtle box here if you want to connect to it, and if not, it's game on. Like, I'll be DJ, and I'm totally okay with that. And I feel like I'm really good at picking up on what people like to listen to, or like what they'll vibe out to. So I take pride in being a DJ.
I'm the same way. So, I'm the exact same way. All right, I gotta add. Yeah. Let me see. I might have actually done 6 today, not knowing. I've done that before.
By the way, the Drake song's stuck in my head right now.
Dude, that whole album's stuck in my head.
It's really good.
I did pick 6. I'll just throw one more on there. All right, this is gonna be my 7th one's gonna be funny. It's actually my first concert, and I'm going to see her again on August 1st.
Okay.
Let's see. Damn, which one do I want to add? This is such a weird first concert to go to, but I was a big Lizzie McGuire movie girl or a big Lizzie McGuire guy when I was younger. I'm going to see Hilary Duff.
Okay.
That was my very first concert. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. I honestly can't wait. Hilary Duff.
She's hot.
She is.
Let's
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, she is. All right, so here's my 7. All right, my first one. Deal. Live at Barton Hall, Grateful Dead. Blue Indian.
Okay.
Widespread Panic.
Not surprised. Okay.
I'm a big Ella fella, so choosing Texas.
I felt like I needed to throw that in there because we listened to so much because my husband is obsessed with her. But you balanced it out by throwing her in there. Okay.
What I Got by Sublime. Whipping Post at Allman Brothers Band. 24 Hours at a Time, the Marshall Tucker Band, and then What Dreams Are Made Of by Hilary Duff. Great song.
Is that like top 6 or top 7 right now? Like that's what you're listening to, or that's all time?
Yeah,
okay.
Wide variety. Okay. Dude, but like I'm the same way where it's like I'll listen to like that and then I'll be like, I'm not feeling this anymore, and I'll go put on like Key Glock or Pooh Shiesty or something like that. Just 2 completely wild turns. And I'll do that all day. It's like a jam band, girl music, into rap, back to jam bands. It's just a cycle. But that's all I got for you today. You got any last thanks or plugs that you would like to give for the end of the podcast?
If anybody is interested in fishing, like come see my our lodge up here in Alaska. We're Katmai Trophy Lodge out of King Salmon. I would love to have you in my boat. Would love to spend some time with you and fish and maybe do some saltwater stuff too. Like, follow us on Instagram. Find me on social media. Like, I love permit, so if you want to talk about permit, I could do that all day too.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna click. First off, thank you so much for coming on. That was an awesome podcast.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I'm gonna click stop here. We're gonna have to let some tracks upload. What's up, guys? That was Sage from Alaska. And that was a cool episode. That episode got a little bit of everything, but really cool. If you guys like this show, give a subscribe on the YouTube channel. Review the show on Apple Podcast. Give the show a review on Spotify. Just let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. I'm still new to this shit. Just let me know what y'all want to see. Sometimes. Kind of gonna see some of the same shit that I'm doing already, but that's really all I got for you guys today. Really cool episode, and I will see you guys next week.